Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Ari. So today I'm doing something a little different. Today I did a kind of feathered gothic death look. I was just kind of experimenting with line and texture and dark kind of colors, and I kind of based everything around my Pretty Zombie Tombstone lipstick that I had just gotten, which I love. It's like a deep gray, added some glitter over it, and I was just ran with it, and I was like, let me make this like a feathered kind of gothic look here. And of course I have my new body harness, which I got specially made custom for me, which kind of looks really cool with shirts like that are open. It kind of just looks like an extra element. I got it from an Etsy store. Oh, I can't remember her name, but I'll link it down below. She's amazing. It's custom to you and everything like that. I also was pretty inspired by the Typo Negative song Dead Again. One of the lines is, "I can't believe I died last night. Oh God, I'm dead again." And I don't know, I kind of wanted to recreate someone who maybe woke up from the dead, or someone who died again, you know, in that kind of concept, and what they would look like. And I think, I don't know, I mean, not necessarily saying that if I died again or something I would look like this. I just like the whole like ethereal feathered death look. So I kind of was using some inspo from that song as well. So enough blabber. Enough blabbering. If you want to see how to get this look, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. Hey guys, so to start out, we're going to dance a little bit, and then we're going to apply our Trader Joe's SPF moisturizer. It doesn't have any funky smells, it's inexpensive, and it doesn't break anyone out. Well, it doesn't break me out, my sister out. We have different skin. I'm oily, she's like combination, so it's really great. Try it out. Then I'm going in with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer in medium. So now, just to make sure that doesn't budge, I'm going to put a little bit of my pressed powder on there, just so that it stays put. And then we are going to move on to our Urban Decay primer. So after you get all that set, we're going to take a fluffy brush. I'm using my Stila, I forgot the number, but whatever. You've seen me use it before. I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Bar, the original palette, and I'm taking the color Salted Caramel, and I'm going to use that all up in my crease. So as I was doing this look, I realized that I wanted this to kind of have a human flesh but also decaying type of look, which is why I'm using browns here. I'm going to use the color Milk Chocolate just to deepen that up a little bit, and I'm going to really blow this out. So then I took a regular eyeshadow brush, nothing special, and I dipped it into the Candied Violet in the Chocolate Bar palette, and I realized that after I used this, it wasn't bright and pigmented enough. It was a little bit on the darker, kind of muted purple side. So I really wanted this look to be powerful and, you know, bright in your face. So I did go into my Urban Decay palette. I don't remember the name of this palette, but I took the color Ransom, which is a similar color to Candied Violet from Too Faced. It's just a bit more pigmented, more royal, more bright of a color, and it really just kind of made that, I don't know, that kind of glowy death pop of, you know what I'm trying to say. It really just brightened up the look a little bit. So I did like that I used the darker purple from the Candied Violet from the Too Faced palette. I did like that that was a base because it did give it kind of a grungy undertone, and I really liked how the Ransom made that pop into that kind of iridescent, bright royal purple color. So then I'm going to go in with the color Fishnet from the same palette, which is kind of a pinky purple, and I'm going to apply that to the center of the lid. Now what this is going to do is make the eye pop and give it a little bit of pink shimmer in the center. I really wanted to go with grungy, kind of, you know, bruised colors here. So now I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to apply my Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. I'm going to apply a few coats of this. So going back into my chocolate bar palette, I'm going to go into the color Semi Sweet and really darken up that crease and give it even more of a bruised effect. I'm going to keep darkening up this look until it cannot get any more bruised and dark looking. Just wait. So just keep blending it out. If you see any mistakes, you can always go back and fix it. You know, if there's any lines or pieces right here, like by my brow, you can see it's all chunky and mixed together. Just go back in and fix it with a fluffy brush, which is what I'm going to do off camera. So then I'm going to go into my foundation routine here. I'm going to take my Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation in Vanilla, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face with a foundation brush. Then I'm going to take my under eye concealer in NW20 by MAC, and I'm going to apply that under the eye in kind of a V shape, and I'm also going to swipe that down the nose, on the forehead, any part of my, around the lips or whatever nose that need highlighting. So once everything here is all blended out, I'm going to take my e.l.f. translucent powder and just set under the eyes, forehead, the nose, wherever I just applied the concealer. So now a base for my contour. I'm taking my NYX Mineral Stick Foundation in the color Caramel, and I'm going to apply that to the hollows of the cheeks, around my forehead, the nose, right under the jawline and the chin, and right under the bottom lip. So once you're done here, just start blending everything out. I started with the foundation brush that I used earlier, just so I had some of the actual foundation color on there, just to kind of smooth everything out. You know, you can use anything you want, Beauty Blender or whatever. I actually like to use several different types of brushes when I do this. I'm going to go with the Beauty Blender as well, and kind of just make sure all the lines are smooth and there's nothing to see that's left over. So once everything in the highlight and contour department is all smoothed out, we're going to go into our cool bronzer palette from e.l.f. and just kind of set wherever we had just contoured. So now I'm going into my Too Faced Glamour to Go palette, and there is a blush in there. There is no name for the blush in there, but it is this nice, rich, kind of bright, almost neon pink. Just apply a little bit right to the cheeks. So the reason I liked this blush is because even though this is kind of like a death look, I did want the girl who's coming back from the dead to kind of have this rosy little, you know, tint to her, just because she's rising from the dead. She's dead again and then she's rising again, you know. So I blended all that out with a kabuki brush, and now we are moving on to showing you how awesome my typo negative phone case is. Yes! And then we're going to go back into the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and use the color Amaretto for right underneath the lash line. So now, just to make this dead girl a little bit more glam, I'm going to use the color Creme Brulee, which is like a goldy, bronzy, glittery color, right on top of the Amaretto, right in the center of the eye, just to kind of give that pop of glitter. So now I'm going to use my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector highlighting kind of liquid, and I'm going to apply that to anywhere you would normally want to put highlights, up the nose, right above the cheekbones, the cupid's bow, that kind of good stuff. So now I'm going in with my favorite eyebrow gel ever. It's by Sonia Kashuk, and I think she only has one color. It's just a kind of brunette kind of color, not too dark, not too light. It's like the perfect almost taupe color. My camera did shut off on me. I finished both brows, and then I figured why not just do my lashes while I'm at it. I'm doing some really, really crazy kind of big lashes, as you can see. They are by Profusion. Then I'm going with my Mary Luminizer highlight, and I'm going to go over the Becca Shimmering just for a little extra glow. So then I'm going to take my Stila brush again, nothing extra on it, just the same old brush, and kind of just smoothing everything out, making sure it's blended, going over everything. And then my eyeliner I did off camera, just did a wing. It was really hard to get a good angle, I do apologize. Then I take my Isadora palette, and I'm taking the bottom darkest color. I do not know the color, it's just the brown patina palette, and I'm using that in my crease once more, mainly on the edges by the liner. I did my lipstick off camera only because it was a little difficult to get the good angle, but it is Tombstone liquid lipstick by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. Then I'm going in with my Stiletto Maybelline liner and just doing a nice black line right under the lash line. Alright guys, so now comes the fun part. We're going to take the same eyeliner. I do like using a felt pen eyeliner for this just because it is so precise and so sharp. I'm using this to kind of create these feathered lines underneath my eyes. Nothing really special here. I'm just kind of doing this rough, kind of sketchy looking, you know, almost dead feathery kind of goth look here. So I'm just creating texture with eyeliner. That's all I'm doing here. You can always change the shapes, you can change the length and the thickness of the lines, it's really up to you. So now I'm going to start with the eyebrows. I'm going to start right in the front of the brow, and I'm going to just go upwards, light strokes upwards to kind of give that feathered out effect, just as if you were drawing in your brows, but go way up and above. You can pretty much use any color you want. I just wanted black because I wanted it to be that kind of grayish shimmer on top of the highlight. I'm on the cheekbone. I'm using the black to kind of make it really dark and elaborate right by the brow in the front. So you keep doing this all the way out to the tail. I'm going to add a lot more towards the front and make them longer strips in the front and shorter as they go out towards the tail. So I wound up not actually catching myself recording my mouth because of the way the camera was set up. I do apologize. What I did was the same kind of thing, except I did almost like a Joker smile outlining the lip, and I overdrew my lip line to make a fierce Cupid's bow and a fierce point of the lip. However, I overdrew it and left a space. I did not fill it in with color, I did not fill it in with anything. I left a kind of blank space to give it this like negative space kind of look. Then I'm going into that same Isadora palette, taking the shimmery like silver color, which is uber pigmented, and I'm using that right in the center of my lips. It gives it fullness, a glow, everything, and I'm using it also right in the front of my brow. What I really love about this look so far, when I was doing it at least, is that she really came to life as a glitter goth fairy, kind of coming back from the dead, but at the same time dying again, kind of almost ethereal creature. I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. It really wasn't that hard. It was just really fun to do. I love purples and blues and grays and silvers and blacks. I just think those colors are so crazy and you can do so much with them. And I love the kind of gothic ethereal feel that you can really get with it. Alright guys, so that's it. That's the whole look. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to be in your family and I want to hang out with you guys, and this is just going to be awesome. Thanks again for watching. Love you all. Bye.